This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. This away to get us going here. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They're going to run it. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together, and this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game. Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
And this is off the side of the foot. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Makes the grab. It's Pringle. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Takes the handoff. It's Hardy. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards in the completion, but now it's 4th down. And the Canes will look to convert here on 4th down. Or it's snapped to the back. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a 1st down.
What a job by this offense picking up the 1st down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, and he fumbles! Scooped up in the defense.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but it's also recognized the heads-up play from the guy who recovered him. They're in the right place at just the right time.
Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
A quick throw out left, complete. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
The back's got it. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. He'll hand it off. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. That's good for 1st down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37. The Canes come to the line in a hurry up.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the 1st, and here comes the tempo.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He bought some time, now lets it go. The receiver makes the catch. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Pringle. In the clear at the 25. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Miami.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Now they get set to kick it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He's looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Carr. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Irish.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. And the defense come up with a stop this time. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have with his running back position.
Using his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
But that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Pass caught. Tackled, but forced down. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. The Canes with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab behind the line. It's Pringle. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Direct snap to the back. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Caught near the sticks. It's Joseph. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here we go. 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
The Hurricanes looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Looking to throw yet again. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Canes!
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can he keep it going here? Now here comes the flea flicker. That one's incomplete. An interesting first down call, but it doesn't work.
Who doesn't love an old-fashioned flea flicker? The defense sees run. They come flying down to make the tackle right as the receivers run right past them.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? To throw, it's Carr. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quick throw. The catch is made. His second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
In the red area, it's Price. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Football comes out, and the defense comes up with the football.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Joseph. He's stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the 1st down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And we're going to throw now on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. The receiver grabs it.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
The longer this drive goes, the more wear on this defense and specifically these pass rushers. The quarterback is carving up the defense, especially on key downs of this drive. And the pass rushers, you can see them. They look visibly winded.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Set to advance on the football.
On the kickoff is hammered. Sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. To the air, it's Carr. Looks to the left for a quick throw. The sure hands, it's Williams. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. Just time enough for one more play in the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense retakes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. The 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Miami.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And have offense back out on the field. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's Carr. Lets it go quickly. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a...
And here comes a deep shot. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. The pocket breaking down. Oh, that one's picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. The 30. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far, up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Finds his man. It's Pringle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the mark.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Takes off in a bootleg. He escapes the pocket. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Bring the pressure, and down he goes. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That's how they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker, he's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Here's the 2nd down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Defense is coming after him, but they don't connect. It's incomplete. and it brings up 4th down.
Here's a great example of the defensive line not fearing the run game. They know this offense, this situation, they've got to throw the ball. So pin those ears back and get after the quarterback.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Carr. Makes the catch downfield. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Back to throw again. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion.
Here we go. Set.
Design quarterback run. And he's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they misfire in the onside kick. It goes out of bounds, and the offense will take over right there. Play action here on 1st down. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
The Hurricanes will bring their punt team onto the field. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Receiver in motion now. Dropping back. It's Carr. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
It's 2nd down after that completion.
Here we go.
Caught in the backfield. It's Price. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Grab down the middle. It's Fleming. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Makes the catch downfield. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. He keeps it on the design run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
They come up on 1st down. Clock running. Final minute here of the 3rd quarter. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's Carr. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Price. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set them up 1st and goal at the 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Empty backfield now. They go for 2. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. The running back here on a direct snap. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And they're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34. And the Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. There's the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Again, he makes it 2nd and medium. Trying to find room. It's Hardy. And they finally stop him, but a decent game that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
3rd and short now for the offense for the +25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
The Canes will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. Trying for a 4th down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game. Up 17 here in the 4th.
Notre Dame, 21. Rashad runs out of bounds.
Offense comes back out onto the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. To the air, it's Carr. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Makes the catch. It's Fleming. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's an outright catch made. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the 4th quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
Scanning the field, it's Carr. And this pass is on target, caught. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Caught behind the line. It's Price. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to... And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good, but still trail though. I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. He's going to hand this off. Running through the tackle. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
The Canes churn out another 1st down. 1st down, they're going to throw the ball. Boom. Catch made on the out route. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Boy, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Caught near the goal line. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
1st down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
It's So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Leaning on the run game here late. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume, just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock, because you got everything working in your direction.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Voters all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Miami, 45. Notre Dame, 28.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. Breaking free at the 35. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 34. Back to pass. It's Carr. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Looking for 6. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. Interesting choice here on the goal line. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and goal. QB keeper all the way. Touchdown, Irish. Still no answer for this offense.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. takes the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Short completion there, 2nd down coming up. Pounding away with the run game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 3rd down coming up after that running play. And here's the handoff. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
The Hurricanes will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Kick it away here. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back. It's Carr. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And it's caught wide open with room to run. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for a late deep shot. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. Well, it's been a great